So the reason that this Making Space residency is called Turning My Cello Around is that I had a pivotal moment when I was working with Lee Bolton in Bristol at the Wild Goose Space 1-to-1. There was this beautiful moment which really stayed with me. I picked my cello up and it was turned towards me, and I just plucked the strings, and I heard for the first time how this cello sounds to others. And the sense of our being partners, was incredibly strong and has continued to be. And that's what this funded period and what the Making Space, Turning My Cello Around has allowed me to really explore, is the being of it. And this sense for the first time of playing for me that I've not experienced before. Having been a community musician and a musician in healthcare almost exclusively for the last 10, 11 years, I feel very fortunate and very grateful for being able to sell my skills as a cello player and musician for all the people I've worked with, including people in hospitals, community settings. But I got really burnt out, and I didn't recognise that I was getting burnt out.
So while I've been in here, in this space, this has been my moving space. And this practice, this movement practice, this sensory practice has been so vivid for me.
So the movement and rolling and particular contact improvisation practices, wheel of consent practice, which is a consent-based touch practice, that's been integral to this period. I've been dropping into my senses and into my attention, which for somebody with a busy brain is quite, that's a practice, and it needs practice, and it needs practice, and it needs practice. So I've been playing, I've been practicing, I've been being curious. That's what I've been doing here, really. I felt really, really fortunate to get that funding, and it really has transformed my practice and the way that I am able to nourish myself. I said I want to invite the audience to do the same thing, and to give people their own experience of what it can feel like to be as free as possible in the moment, and to hear that it was inspiring for people is really wonderful, because movement has been such a massive part of this development period. And there's also something strong in my work which has emerged. I think it's been there all the time actually, but now to name it and recognise it as nervous system regulation or nervous system co-regulation. So what we're doing through making music together is finding those ways to be with ourselves and be calm and be relaxed, and to focus on this creative activity that involves our senses and involves our whole bodies, so that we can be free to experience being alive, actually. So I feel totally different now. There's a sense of spaciousness and of curiosity, and there's a letting go of the need to shape. And when we are able to do that, like I've had the opportunity to do this year, to reconnect with that, then it's really powerful. It's everything. It's actually everything.